Hey everybody, I know I'm roughing it all as always, but I decided to make a quick video to talk about Mini Minnesota and how I did, because I competed in clock and feet and Megaminx. I did for the first time. So Megaminx, that was very exciting. It was toward the end of the day. I got a 3:45. I know, it's really bad. I got 3:45, so that was great for me, which is actually 5 seconds higher than my PB. So anyway, there are a bunch of people at this park, so I know I'm gonna run into somebody eventually. So I got my two singles. I got a 3:45 and a 4:19. I know, I need to work on that, but there's plenty of time for that. But the good thing is that practicing Megaminx help my look ahead for 3x3, so I could potentially get a sub 20 average at Cubetcha if my nerves don't get the best of me. With feet, my first solve was like I started out doing like a yellow cross, and then in the middle of it I forgot which color cross I was doing, so it was really weird how like I did my F2L like 3 times and still ended up with like a 640 something. But since because the number of competitors that were there, I thought I was gonna go down the hill. Walter, we're going down the hill. Come on. We're going down this way. So, and that's the thing. It's like, how do you warm up for feet? I didn't get much warm up time because I was working so much the whole comp. And so after that one flub, the 649, after that I got like essentially, you know, my times just like dropped dramatically. And then after that I made the second round of feet and got a 247 mean feet, like with a 226 PB, like overall, you know, so that was super impressive for me. And then there's clock. So essentially I gave Carter my podium in a couple of ways. Yes, Carter, I gave you my podium. Here's why. First, I let you use my clock. If you had to use your shitty clock, I would have got podium. Secondly, so like, here were my times, right? 13, 14, 15, which ain't terrible. But then he was like, well, what if you get a 16 or 16, 17? And I was like, or worse. And then that or worse just went through the universe like, whoo, whoo, whoo. And what do you think happened? 18, 19, or like 18, 19, 17, 18, it was horrible. So I missed podium by 0.42 seconds. So anyway, so that's what happened that last weekend. So I'm very excited that I can officially add Megaminx to my list of events that I've competed in. And Cubetcha is coming up, so I'm excited to put in some 5x5 because I have a DNF in my record. But now I'm not terrible at 5x5 anymore, so now I can put in my times and go along with that. Let's see what's going on right now. Roseville Rubik's at the Roseville Library on Hamlin's gonna start. I set that up for Sunday, November 19th, 12:30 to 3:30. I'm also going to start offering up like volunteering positions for cubers to help mentor and teach up and coming speed cubers, because I'm gonna need help. I can't do this all by myself. Like, I'm gonna need to start reaching out to the cubing community like, hey guys, want to help teach some cubers? And I mean, everybody's way faster than me and like way more efficient than me, so you know, so maybe they'll want to get in there, and the kids will see themselves in them, and then they'll, you know, it'll get in more competitions or whatever that is. So anyway, because I've got these 2 school programs, one's at Central Park Elementary, that's gonna start, and then one's at Parkview, and those are gonna start November 7th. So reach out to me if you want to volunteer in Roseville Tuesday afternoons. I've got programs are going to be running from 2:15 to 5:30 on Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing, so it's going to be like essentially like a cube day. You know, I'm at Parkview after school on Tuesdays, and then after that I do Central Park until 5:30. So it's two programs in a day. And also, my arm is getting tired. Also, Chi Yi is interested in, I think they called it sponsoring They said that they wanted to provide, like, help beginner cubers, like, with equipment, you know, getting cubes, things like that. So I'm gonna find out what the next steps are that they want to take. But it looks as though they kind of like want to you know, like, you know, there's like they're partnering with me, but they're not calling it that, but that's what they're doing. So I'll let you know what they're doing next. You know, if you're on my Instagram, you know, and everybody knows the cubing thing, you know, lawsuits, money, money, money. That's what it's all about. People are like, what? This stuff is just like a bunch of toys and stuff. And exactly, that's what it is. But it's all about money, money. The cubicle is making that paper. The cubicle is sweeping the floor, And so yeah, so that's what's going on. Rubik says, hey, we get a piece of that action or we're shutting you down. So we're gonna see what happens. Bye.